Hello everyone, my name is Michael Shaneyfelt, and I am a junior at Benedictine College in Kansas. I'm currently home in California, where I am enjoying a nice cold beverage on Palm Sunday. It is, don't worry, it's not in the morning, it's a little earlier in the afternoon, but I'm here to share my glory story for Yes Catholic. So, when I was a freshman in college, I had the incredible opportunity of going to Hawaii on a mission trip with 7 other men, including a Benedictine chaplain. And we were there to serve the homeless and encounter Christ through them. And it was a Monday. It was our second day there in Hawaii, and we were working some yard work for a Benedictine monastery that we were at. And I remember I was not wearing glasses at the time when we were cutting hedges, and mea culpa, that was not very smart, but I was cutting the hedge and a splinter indented my right cornea, right here in the eye, and I couldn't see very well that whole entire Monday. Things were blurry, my eye was swollen, there was a lot of pain, and it was very uncomfortable. My buddy actually put headphones on my eye, you know, the over-the-ear ones, on my eye, so that there was no light on my eye at night, because even at night with the fluorescent lights, I could not see very well, and it was blinding to me. And the next day, woke up, same issue, it was getting worse, and throughout the whole entire day of work, my eye just kept getting worse and worse and worse and swelling more. And that night we had decided that the next day, on Wednesday, which was to be Ash Wednesday, we were going to go to the hospital because I really could not see anything coming out of my right eye. And when I could see something, it was painful because the light was hitting the retina, and yeah, it was no bueno. So that night we would have a little small group to reflect on the day, see where Christ was present with all of us. And a friend of mine came up to me after that event and said, "Michael, would you like me to pray over your eye?" This was radical to me. I had no experience of healings or anything, and it was very new to me, and I was frightened. I was very scared. So he called over the chaplain, Father Simon, and Father Simon laid his hand on my right eye and recited the reading of that day from daily Mass. And it was the scene in the Gospel where Christ talks about taking the logs out of our own eye before we take the splinter out of others. That really hit home to me. Because I was really struggling with judging others, and that was really hard for me to grasp. And there was this freedom in that God was right there with me in that present moment. And next thing I know is Father Simon had ended his prayer and took his hand away from my eye. When he had his hand on my eye, he had finished the prayers and pulled his hand away from my eye, and it was almost as if there were strings attached of pain to his eye, from my eye to his hand, and he pulled it away, and there was the pain was gone. I could see, and the swelling had diminished. I instantly ran up to my room and checked my eye, pulled it open, looked to see if the cut was still there. It was there, and it was strange and that's what happens sometimes with miracles is the marking is still there, and yet it is still a miracle. And I was so joyful. I went to bed. It was one of the most peaceful sleeps I've ever had, and I woke up and it was completely gone, and I could see very well. It was everything was clear as day, and I had realized it was Ash Wednesday at that time. And what was beautiful is that day many of our other men experienced miracles in the streets with the homeless, and it was truly a miraculous event that whole day. And I'm very grateful to Christ for saving me and showing me his true presence and healing me.